going on, Dragon Ball Z fans? UnrealEntGaming here today presenting my official review for the second episode of Dragon Ball Super entitled Vegeta Goes on a Family Trip. Now this episode, guys, I would say for me at least personally, it was a lot better than the first episode. The first episode was so nonchalant, it was so heartwarming and, you know, just cuddle and subtle, and everybody was pretty much, you know, going interacting with each other, and we had Majin Buu and Hercule and whatnot. This episode primarily revolved around Vegeta. Now in the beginning of the episode, I truly did enjoy a lot because we saw Bulma and Trunks and Vegeta head off towards their vacation, and what really caught my eye was the fact that, you know, Bulma was trying to get Vegeta off of the top of the ship and whatnot, and Trunks was there. He was asking his mom, like, what are you doing? And she's like, well, I'm trying to get your father to get off the ship. And she's going through the ocean, she's going through, like, you know, the forest and whatnot. She's trying to get him off. You know, branches are smacking Vegeta, animals are like just going right through him and whatnot. We have an octopus that was stuck to like his face. It was pretty cool to see. So they finally arrived to their destination, and we see Bulma shopping, and Trunks is just pretty much trying on new clothes. And as grumpy as Vegeta always seems, like he was actually going about, you know, doing what he had to do. And we see them going out, you know, doing all sorts of adventures and whatnot, going to go see, you know, monuments and so on and so forth. So they finally go and they have like a big old meal, and Vegeta is like gobbling up all the food, and it's really not enough because Vegeta eats like a beast. And what happened was, you know, like every single time they were to get more food, Vegeta would eat it all. So eventually they got like this giant octopus. So Vegeta's eating it, he's enjoying himself. He begins to tug on one of the tentacles, and then the next thing you know, the octopus like squirts, you know, ink all over him. And when that happened, Bulma and Trunks were like in shock. They were like, holy crap. And then like you felt like the entire building shake because Vegeta was so embarrassed and he was so pissed off on the fact that that happened to him. And what was awesome about this actually was there was a scene that was shown from the old Dragon Ball Z series where it was Vegeta and Trunks training in the one of the gravity rooms, and it was actually the part where Vegeta pretty much told Trunks, if you're able to land a punch on my face, I'll take you to the park. And that pretty much, you know, cycled through his head, and he was pretty much, you know, reminiscing on that, and he was telling Trunks, you know, all sorts of stuff. But as they're going about their vacation, Trunks is wearing like his little Hawaiian suit. Bulma, you know, just purchased a bunch of clothes and whatnot. Vegeta has like a button-down shirt. He's walking around. He has like that mean look all the time. He goes out to like this luau-looking thing. They're dancing. They're having a good time. Vegeta's getting like bumped by every single person there. He's really not, you know, enjoying himself to an extent. Even if he is, you're really not going to see because he's always grumpy and mean looking. So it was actually pretty cool to see. But needless to say, you know, they go out to like this, you know, luau-looking thing. They're all having a good time except for Vegeta, and they begin to like spin these circles of fire, and Vegeta's getting really frustrated because he's asking himself, how are you people enjoying this? Like, how are you guys fascinated by this? So he begins to power up. He clears the entire field. He goes up in the sky. He's flying around using his aura. Everybody's like wowed by it. Trunks is pretty much like, yeah, that's my dad. And it was really cool to see for a brief moment. Then we go to like this unknown planet. We see like all of these creatures and these monsters roaming around. I guess they were fighting or training. And the next thing you know, Whis appears, and Whis is pretty much talking to like this creature. Mind you guys, I watched this on Ustream.tv on one of the Ustream channels, and the person that was pretty much, you know, just going about and streaming this was doing it straight off the Fuji TV, you know, network and whatnot. So there was no, you know, English subtitle text for there to be any translation, which I'm sure is going to come, you know, in a few days. So pretty much Whis is arriving there. He's pretty much talking to one of the creatures, and the creature gets really upset. He transforms, and the moment he does that, Beerus arrives, and Beerus is pretty much talking to him. He's like, wow, like your power level is immensely small, like you're nowhere compared to me. And you know, the beast actually tested Beerus's, you know, title, and he began to fight him, and Beerus is blocking everything with one finger. Mind you, this creature has 4 arms. He looks like a red rhino. It was pretty cool looking, and Beerus is like ducking and dodging everything like it was nothing. And then this creature pretty much gets all upset. He uses like this, you know, beam that comes out of his mouth, and he blasted Beerus like head on. And he's gloating and bragging about, like, you know, I'm gonna end you. And then Beerus pretty much takes the hit head on, and he laughs at him. And Beerus is like just taking like everything this person has and just flinging it right back at him. And it was pretty cool to see because it just pretty much dictated and showed everybody how powerful he was. Then he proceeded to, like, you know, just toss like this little tiny energy ball into the planet, and the entire planet blew up. And what was interesting about this was the fact that he saw something within the explosion. While him and Whis were in space, they looked on ahead, and within the explosion, there was a warrior. And Beerus knew right off the bat. Beerus stopped and like he gazed at it. He was like, what is that? and it was almost as if he had a vision. The vision of a Super Saiyan God. He even mentioned it to Whis, which means that the Battle of Gods movie, I believe, is going to be an alternative to how the series is going to tell the story, because Beerus is awake. He mentions, you know, the Super Saiyan God, you know, entity to Whis. Whis was just pretty much baffled. He was like, Super Saiyan God? What? And Beerus is pretty much telling him he had a vision and, you know, something about the Oracle Fish. And you get to see the planet explode right before your very eyes. Mind you guys, if you guys want to watch the second episode and the first episode, you guys can go on ahead and check out my previous video that I did, how to watch Dragon Ball Super. On there, you're going to find every single link possible posted by subscribers, including myself, where you guys can go on ahead and watch it. So Beerus is looking at this, you know, entity, and his eyes are like just, you know, glued on to like who this person is. He tells Whis he wants to go find him by any means necessary. But meanwhile, back on Earth, Vegeta is training, you know, at 150 times normal gravity. He's getting his butt kicked, but he's still training to be better than Goku. Goku's on King Kai's planet. He's like pushing all of the weights and whatnot. He's like, dude, he's really trying to train his ass off. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the pre-episode to the official, what should have been, Battle of Gods Super Saiyan God episode. Now, if you guys remember Battle of Gods, the way it started off, Goku was on King Kai's planet, Vegeta was training, and that's exactly how this episode ends. Both of them are pretty much doing the exact same thing that they were doing in the movie, except it was different, it was told differently, it was showcased differently. So for the first time on episode 3, when episode 3 drops, we are going to get to see the entirety of Beerus arriving, Super Saiyan God, and, you know, the full spectrum of that entirety. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about episode 2. I mean, what did you guys like about it? What did you guys hate about it? Are you guys upset that they're changing Battle of Gods? What are your overall thoughts on what may occur in the third episode? Let me know in the comment section below. Once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Dragon Ball Z news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the episode, if you guys enjoyed the update review, don't forget to smash that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more, guys. The official breakdown episode and review will be going up shortly after this. I want to know your overall takes on, you know, primarily what happened during this episode, and what you guys expect to see later on. Once again, guys, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned for more, and I'll be seeing each and every single one of you guys in the next episode. Stay super, everybody. Peace!